Arsenal leads the Premier League table with recent explosive form, highlighted by the contributions of the historic signing Declan Rice. Before the electronic clock at Kenilworth Road struck the 60th minute, Arsenal were trailing 2-3 in a thrilling back-and-forth against Luton, the home team. The atmosphere generated by 10,000 home fans was truly electric, providing energy and spirit to Ross Barkley and his teammates. Those fighting to avoid relegation shook the defence considered one of the best in the Premier League and European football. Arsenal had conceded only 10 goals in 14 games before stepping onto Kenilworth Road. The Gunners and Newcastle are the teams with the most clean sheets, both achieving it in 6 matches. On a night where David Raya once again became a point of contention among Arsenal fans since the summer, whether he or Aaron Ramsdale should be the starting goalkeeper, a hero emerged. That hero was Declan Rice. After Kai Havertz successfully equalised 3-3 from a brilliant move by Gabriel Jesus, the former West Ham captain shone at the right moment during injury time. Precisely in the 97th minute, 96:23, his late goal secured the victory for Arsenal in the Premier League, a scenario that hadn't occurred since the 2006-2007 season. This goal made Mikel Arteta and his assistants forget everything, casting aside their devices for match analysis to jump up and celebrate. Emotions overflowed as if they had won the league. The win helped Arsenal maintain the top spot in the Premier League, 2 points ahead of Liverpool. More importantly, they widened the gap with the reigning champions, Man City, who are experiencing a run of 4 winless matches, to 6 points. Declan Rice's value. In a miraculous day, Luton pushed Arsenal to their limits. Thanks to that, Mikel Arteta's squad cultivated an essential mental strength, overcoming their own extremities. This is something a team needs to achieve to win a championship. In past seasons, both Liverpool and Arsenal pushed Man City to their limits. Pep Guardiola's side overcame themselves to win the championship in 5 out of the last 6 close races. Up to now, 7 out of 11 wins that Arsenal achieved in the world's most enticing league had minimal differences. Remarkably, 4 of those ended with a scoreline of 1-0. Last season, throughout the entire 38-game journey, Arsenal had 8 single-goal victories and the 1-0 scoreline appeared only 3 times. This illustrates the change in Arsenal's approach under Mikel Arteta. Their resilience improved in dealing with games, sometimes not necessarily needing to be spectacular to secure a 1-0 result. 10 out of 33 Arsenal goals were scored from the 76th minute onwards. This statistic showcases the commendable willpower of the league leaders. Declan Rice is the assurance behind these values. The record-breaking signing in the history of the Emirates Stadium is proving his worth by how he makes a difference. All 3 goals Rice scored in the Premier League had significant implications. In the London derby against Chelsea, he narrowed the scoreline, initiating the comeback to a 2-2 draw at Stamford Bridge. In the match against Manchester United, the £105 million valued player scored in the 96th minute to raise the score to 2-1. From this turning point, Gabriel Jesus sealed the victory with a 3-1 lead in the 11th minute of injury time. Declan Rice became the 3rd Arsenal player to score 2 goals after the 90th minute to decide a win in a Premier League season, following Ian Wright, 1993-94, 1995-96, and Nicolas Bentner, 2009-10. He is also the player with the most final third passes in the team. Leading the table implies enormous pressure. Arsenal's resilience continues to be tested in their upcoming away match at Villa Park this weekend in the framework of the 16th round of the Premier League, 12:30 am on December 10th. Unai Emery's Aston Villa has won all 7 Premier League home games this season, the latest being the 1-0 win against Man City. This is part of a 14-game unbeaten streak since their defeat to Arsenal in February 20.